What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back again with another Tom MacDonald reaction. I enjoyed the last one. It's been a long time since I've done a Tom MacDonald video, so I'm gonna get right into it. This one is Tom MacDonald, White Boy. If you like this reaction, please hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and follow me on this Tom MacDonald journey as I go through it. So without further ado, Tom MacDonald, White Boy, you're up.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose.
Ooh, right off the bat, within the first 13 seconds, Tom is already, he shouldn't feel guilty for the things that he didn't do. And he understands why you think that I should. Yeah, he white, but I ain't put your neck in no noose. That's a hot topic, people bring up now and then, but so yeah, history. They say history's doomed to repeat itself, but it hasn't been seen yet. A lot. I ain't gonna get into that. But back on with the video. Let's go.
And I never burnt a cross or hid my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist cause I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I was alive. My parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed cause of my pretty blue eyes.
Ooh. Blaming him for things that were done before he was alive. He has a good upbringing. His family, his parents taught him, to treat everybody as an equal. And he shouldn't feel ashamed of his pretty blue eyes. That's crazy. And that's something in of itself. But let's get into the production. Tom makes his own beats. And wow, this one, I like it. It fits the mood of the song as a whole. And every time he says something that he wants you to focus on, it's like a little deep pitch down, devil voice over ad-lib to what he's saying to highlight certain things that he's saying, which is crazy. And if you look at the classroom, everybody's like, wow, I can't believe he's saying this. They're shocked that he's saying this. Oh, man.
A Nazi, white supremacist, anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics. The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
Ooh, that's a powerful hook right there. That's powerful, And today, everybody gets labeled. It's regardless of what race you are. Whenever somebody says something about you in today's society, and even when he was coming up with this, the first thing they label you as is a black or white, Asian American, Spanish. They label you before they actually get to know you. Yeah, that black guy. Oh, they have to note that your color is different from them, or if you're a female, oh, the female, the black woman, or the white woman, everything's identified with race, and I think that's bad. Why we just can't see people for who they are. But that hook is powerful.
If a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't.
Well, almost every black's favorite drink is Hennessy.
It's like Tanisha because her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy. Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps. He stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, he's fire, but we lit the flame. He's siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within, and then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. Yeah.
Ooh, that was deep. You're painting me with the picture of slave owners. with the same brush you paint a slave always with. I'm not even like that, you know. Like he said, I just don't like Tanisha because her name is Stephanie. Because no, a lot of people associate all these girls, rich white girls, even white girls in general, named Stephanie. But I've come across a few black girls named Stephanie. It doesn't matter. But he's pointing out the stereotypes. And everybody's in the classrooms getting mad because he's pointing out these stereotypes. He makes sense, but they don't want to see it. And it's crazy. It's crazy. And that's how people are today. When you point out things they don't want to hear and it doesn't agree with their opinions or what they believe in, you know, you're going against them. And they start calling you all sorts of names.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
I got
Ooh, white boy, you wish you were black. How many times have I heard that? How many times have I heard that? Man, that's crazy.
a mother, a father, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the races. I pray for their extinction. If you want to hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop.
Ooh. If you want to hate society or the white man, the ones that smothered you with hardships, you know, that top 1% that's smothering the world with hardships, I get that.
Before you say it, I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're the people who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs that they spoiled. Got no patience for Nazis, I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't cause they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely cause the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
What's crazy is now he has the teacher in the classroom singing the hook the way he was singing it, and he's singing it from a different perspective. But I want to go back to something that he said. I'm going to take it back because he said, hold on. Where was it? Right here. This point right here, he made a good statement.
Hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
All right, he deserves to show you that I'm not part of the problem, and you deserve it to yourself to show you that we have so much in common. And this song right here fits in today's society, today's narrative. You know, everybody judges you on your outward appearance, and it's crazy. So I'm gonna let the song finish, and then I'm gonna sum it up.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
So this song White Boy hits on today's society. Today's society, I mean, within the past 2 years. And he just brung it all out in the open. He said it. He said a lot what a lot of artists want to say, especially mainstream rappers. They would never say this. And he said it. And that's probably why he's not in the music industry, because they will lose so many sponsors. But, you know, how society is, he touched on it. You're judging him because he's white. Or we judge everybody on the color of their skin now. But, you know, Martin Luther King said, I want my kids to be judged on the content of their character, not the color of their skin. But yet then we're reversing it and we're doing that to white people nowadays, which is crazy. And we have so much in common, but we're afraid to let that person show us how much we have in common because we already label him as a racist because of the color of his skin. And that's crazy. Another song by Tom MacDonald that I agree with. I can see it. I see it in today's society. It's like he wrote it back like maybe like about 3 or 4 years ago, and it just hitting in today's society, point blank, period, dead on. The man is a hell of an artist. You know, I wish him continued success, and I'm sure he's gonna get that, you know, regardless of what I have to say. But once again, we got another Tom MacDonald video in the bag. Tom MacDonald, White Boy. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, there was a lot he said but I didn't want to make the video longer than it had to be. It probably been about 18 minutes if I stopped at like everything he said. But I appreciate you guys sticking around with me, and peace and love. See you in the next video.